Hey kids, Mr. Johnson here, and this is the last video of the school year. So I wanted to talk to you about a daily routine. And what I mean by daily routine is what are you doing every day as far as something simple as getting out the bed, brushing your teeth, getting some type of physical activity in, or what we call gym at school. So I want you to think about every day about that daily routine because once you master a daily routine, then you can move on to other things and excel in other areas of your life. So I really hope that you made the best of this quarantine situation and this homeschooling. I hope you're taking care of your parents, and I hope you're sharing these videos and these workouts with them as well. So let's get right into it. Daily routine. So a daily routine for me is that I get up, I brush my teeth, I wash my face, I try to get a nutritious breakfast in. I do some type of physical activity, whether it's what they call cardiovascular, which is getting the heart rate up, or it's something simple as stretching. But I have to tell you, you have to have your own daily routine. So I'm going to write a few things on here about a daily routine. Then we're going to go into exercises and different activities that can make it fun because a lot of people stop doing exercises because they don't find it fun. I find it fun, but for you, I'm going to give you two different exercises. Well, more than two exercises, but two ways you can do exercises and make them fun. So I encourage you to share with your family, your friends, and anyone else that you think you can work out with. Okay? So the first thing I said I was going to do is my daily routine. So you want to do a daily routine. You can get out a piece of paper or a book or a notepad or iPad or something, because sometimes with a daily routine you have to write them down. It's very, very important to write them down. So I'm going to write daily routine. Okay? This is a daily routine. First thing I do, obviously, I wake up. So I write, wake up, I brush my teeth. Probably can't see that, that's why I'm going to say it pretty loud. The first thing I do is I get up, I brush my teeth, wash my face, I get dressed, and then I think of a cool exercise to do. If I do the same exercise the same way every day and I don't think it's fun, then I go figure out what is a really cool way I can make this exercise fun. So I pulled up a few different ways for you that I researched and made into what I call a lesson plan. So one of the first things, remember last week we did something called repeat. And I can actually show it to you right here. This is repeat. What we did last week. So repeat was, remember, we wrote the alphabet on the side here. And we wrote next to the alphabet what we did, jumping jacks. We rest, ski, and then we spelled our name. We spelled our name right here. And we did the exercise that went with the letter of our name. So last week we did letters. So this week we'll do numbers. So after we finish our daily routine, now we get into our exercises. So I'll make one really, really simple for you. The first one I want to do is it's only 4 blocks. So you make a big rectangle or square. And this is, you can see here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So what you do is you can hit run in place. Run in place. You can do rest. You can do jumping jacks. Obviously, you can do jumping jacks. And in here, you can do squats. Okay, so after I wrote those 4 things down, run in place, rest. 1 is run in place, 2 is rest, 3 is jumping jacks, and 4 is squats. So what I do here is I'll do a circle right here. I'll put here, and I'll put a line through here, and I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, is a couple ways you can do this. So here's what we do. Sometimes you can have 4 pieces of paper and write the number 1, 2, 3, 4 on there. You can ball them up and put them in like a jar or like a cup, and you swirl them around. You take out 1 and you open it. And if you open the letter, or excuse me, the number 2, then you look over here and say 2, rest. All right, so we don't want to start off with our exercise resting. So we put 2 to the side. So we'll take that number, we'll put it right on the side. We put our hand in a jar or a bowl or a cup that you have, and you pull out another number. And it may say number 1. So if it says 1, 1 says run in place. So you say run in place, 15 to 30 seconds. Whichever you choose, you can do a minute, you can do as long as you want. But make sure they're consistent and consistent meaning if you're going to do 15 seconds to run in place, do 15 seconds jumping jacks and 15 seconds of squats. If you do 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30, make them all 30 seconds. That way you can get a routine. That's one of the fun ways you can do it. And then you repeat. So once you pull out the number, like I said, you put out the number 1. After you did that, you put 1 to the side. So now you have 2 left. You have number 3 and number 4 left. After you finish number 1, remember number 2 is on the side because we already pulled that out first. You pull out number 3. You take out number 3, and if number 3, you already know in your mind or on your piece of paper that 3 is jumping jacks. Once you take out the number 3, you do 15 seconds worth of jumping jacks. You have a little timer, or you can do 15 jumping jacks. One or the other. So then after you do that, you put that to the side, and you obviously the last number will be number 4. So you know that you have 15 seconds or 15 squats. So once you do 15 seconds or 15 squats, now all your numbers are out of your bowl. You swirl them up. Then you can use number 2. But you only can use number 2 after you did 1, 3, and 4. If you don't remember any of these steps, you can always rewind the video, check it out, and get the instructions again, and you do it. So really quick recap. All right, after your daily routine, you want to get 4 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to label them, run in place, rest, jumping jacks, and squats. After that, this is a spin wheel that I drew. It's kind of jumping, but this is a spin wheel that I drew because if you have like something with a spin wheel, you can use the spin wheel, spin it around, and the arrow will point to one of the numbers. But if you don't have a spin wheel, you can just put the numbers in the bowl like I mentioned earlier in the video. But this is a fun way, which is similar to what we did last week with repeat, but we're using numbers. Okay? And that's one of the games that I wanted to go over with you. The second game is really cool. It's called Exercise Bingo. So what Exercise Bingo is, if you never played bingo before, bingo is just you have your spaces, and in these boxes you can write a different exercise. But then you'll have, once again, a bowl, a cup, a deck of cards with whatever exercises that say in these boxes. You can put on 3x5 cards, little stickies, maybe just different pieces of paper, and then you pull them out the bowl, or you pull them out the box, or whatever you put them in. And I'll give you an example. So if this one was, just say jumping jacks, I'll put 2 J's there, jumping jacks. If this one was jumping jacks, and I pulled out the bowl that says jumping jacks, after you do what makes this game pretty cool is after you do the exercise, you can put your initials in the box. So you can put AJ for my initials. Say you pull out another one, and then out another one, another exercise. But until you do 5 exercises in a row in the box, then you'll have bingo. But you can't stop until you get 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can't stop until you get 5. So bingo is really similar to the lesson or the fun exercise that I have up here. The only difference is you can't stop until you get 5. So you have to do 5 different exercises to be the winner. This is really fun when you want to play with other people, other friends, other people in your house. It's called exercise bingo, which is really, really cool. So 3 things we're going to go over just as a small recap. Daily routine. What is your daily routine? You get up, brush your teeth, wash your face, eat something nutritious, like a nice, really good breakfast to fuel the body to get moving and shaking. Then you want to make your exercise, after you do your healthy routine, you want to make your exercise fun. That's the whole point of doing exercises, because they have to be fun. They're going to be a little hard work, but guess what? As long as they're fun, it doesn't matter. So you want to go run in place, rest, jumping jacks, and squats. Out of these 4, that's the way you're going to keep doing it. Because as soon as it feels like it's getting hard or it's a little bit of work, more than likely you're going to stop doing it. But I want you to keep going. And like always, make sure you're drinking your water, make sure you're staying safe and social distancing, and make sure you're taking care of your family. So I hope you enjoyed these 2 lessons. Remember, daily routine, make exercise fun by making it into some type of really cool lesson or a game. And whatever you do, stay safe, drink a lot of water, continue your social distancing, and I hope you have an amazing summer. So that's it. And I can't wait to see you guys next year. I really can. So enjoy your summer, and until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Mr. Johnson out.